Good morning, Alexus, Beauties, and Flawless Man. Welcome back to another podcast episode. We're going to have a raw and uncut conversation. Explain thinking outside of the box. Thinking outside of the box is not as easy as we might think it is because sometimes people don't think. You have different type of thinkers. You have people that don't think, they move by emotion. You have people that do think, they're more logical of a situation, so they take their feelings out of the situation and think more of how it will actually be resolved. You have overthinkers, and you just don't have some people that just don't think at all. But the one thing we need to begin to do is think outside the box. Thinking outside of the box is living in your city. So I'm from Flint. Say living in Flint and all you know is Flint. All you do is Flint. All you think is Flint. All you eat is Flint. All you believe in the world that exists is this city because you never have gone outside the city. But when you go outside the city, when you think about being outside the city, even if you still live there, when you make plans to go outside the city, when you learn about different cities and you actually open up your mind to see different things, whether you're seeing that online, that is an example of thinking outside of the box. When you set goals, yes, we do have daily goals that we have to reach. We have realistic goals, but then we have those long-term goals that we want to reach. We have that long-term desire that we want to have, and that is what we call thinking outside of the box. Alexus, Beauties, and Flawless Man. I just got that explanation from the last podcast we just did speaking about our elders, and that came up. And I was like, I've always wondered what that meant. So that's why we're here on this podcast. So thinking outside of the box simply means to think further than, our minds are so very powerful. The way that we can think and the way that we can do things is so very powerful. But most of the time we're just used to thinking about and doing the things because we're in a routine, we're in a cycle. We feel stuck in our minds and in our environment, so we can't think outside the box. We have to think outside the box. The easiest way to get all of the, blood flowing in your body, to use the left and right hemisphere of the brain, to use more than what they say, 10% of the brain. The way that you get your body to, you use more of your body and your energy and your power, and you get in tune with your spirit and your soul is just simply by learning. It's simply by learning. Have a dream. Set you a daily realistic goal, and then set you a goal that just sounds so far beyond impossible. And that's when you begin to gain faith. Come on, Jesus. That's how you build faith. That's how you create faith. And that's how you begin to believe. That sounds like a whole nother episode right there, because you're thinking outside of the box and you're setting goals that feels impossible. But when you have a belief, then you're able to actually believe that. And then this is where tapping into a whole nother different power. Now we're tapping into the spirit realm. We're not just here anymore. We're thinking outside the box. We're thinking a little bit outside of the universe a little bit. So now you're able to set those goals, and then you look at those goals, you focus on those goals, and one day they come to pass. So then you think back and say, you know what? The reason why I'm sitting here now on my yacht is because I thought outside the box. If we don't think outside the box, then we're going to stay in the box, and we stay stuck, and we stay stagnant. Alexus, Beauties, and Flawless Man. All of the things that we desire to have in life, it takes time, but don't time yourself as if your life is going to, be over tomorrow. We don't want to think like that. We want to think outside the box. We want to have faith that it can all be done, whatever it is we desire in this life.